the first thing I would recommend is to get close to it. If you don't like going to the gym, start watching videos about people working out. Start, kind of get close to the gym, because if you get close to the gym, you walk around the gym, you're going to be like, maybe I should go in there. Maybe I should try it out, So that's one of the things that I would recommend. I mean, just get close to it. Maybe get close to someone who's doing it, maybe like myself, or maybe you, Eric, as well, someone that's doing it and performing it in their personal life. Maybe start to connect with them, start to build a relationship with them, ask them questions like, hey, what is it doing for you? Do you recommend that I do it? Is it going to be beneficial for me? Just get close to people, get close to the activity, and then you'll start to gradually, move your way into, becoming active or becoming, more healthier in your life.
We wanted a way that agents could hone their craft and be a part of a larger community, get the resources they need and information they need to know. We cover relevant topics in the industry that will help you close more sales. We talk to top producers and industry leaders to share knowledge and best practices from around the country. So if you want to make more sales, then listen up, because we're dropping gold. Hey, what's up everyone, and thanks for joining us on this episode. Again, we're continuing in our health series, and today I have a beast interviewing with me today. His name is Ryan Loede. You guys probably have seen him all over the internet. Mr. 10X over here. He's great at showing everybody just the mental toughness you need to have in order to achieve the goals you want to achieve. Ryan, thanks so much for being on the program today. How are you?
I am great, Eric. I appreciate you having me on. Just got done at the gym here. Just got done picking up some fresh fruit and vegetables at Whole Foods. Just getting my day started here.
So I'm excited to ask you right off the bat, and I was really close, man. I ran a little short on time, but I was planning on going and buying myself some ginger juice, because you seem to have started a ginger juice train. Tell me, man, what's up with the ginger juice? Like, you're taking this shot every day. I want to know, what are the health benefits here that's causing you to live this and basically show everybody else what they should be doing?
So specifically, the reason why I do ginger juice every single day, it's really good for inflammation, and that alleviates a lot of stress and a lot of, tightness in the body. It alleviates, pain and whatnot in your body. So that's one of the main reasons I do it. And then also it just really gets me going. It gets me going in the morning, gets me jacked up, gets me energized, and it's just really good. I know that the health benefits are super important, but the main thing that I look at is that, man, it literally just hits me to the core, and it just literally gets me going in the morning, gets me energized. So if I ever need to get some energy in me, I just take a quick ginger shot, and it's boom.
Right. So what is it like? Is it like swallowing wasabi? Like that? I can only imagine how potent it would be to drink a shot of that stuff.
Well, I'm not too sure about wasabi because I'm vegan myself. But it is very strong. It's very, very spicy at first when you first get into it. But after a while, obviously your body gets used to it, and it's just a normal everyday habit.
That's it. So the other thing I noticed you started incorporating recently is you start throwing a clove of garlic in your mouth now after the shot. What's that adding to you?
So the garlic is also another good inflammatory reliever, as well as good for blood pressure, to keep your blood pressure low. And all in all, it's just really good for your body. I don't know like the ins and outs of, the benefits of why the garlic or the ginger is like really good for you. I just know it's good for inflammation, and I just do it because it's good for me. I mean, even though I might not like it sometimes, I still do it because I know it's going to be good for me in the long run. It's going to help me perform at peak performance levels so I can get the results that I want, so I can, achieve my goals and targets that are massive. So, I mean, it just helps me out in the long run.
I think that one of the phrase you just mentioned, I may not like it sometimes, I think that can apply to everything we do in life, including business. And one of the things I've noticed about you is that you are incredibly disciplined. Tell me a little bit about that discipline and I guess why you're choosing not to stray. It doesn't seem like you stray at all from it, regardless of whether you're at a conference or doing this or just living your daily life. Like, tell me about the discipline.
So specifically, the reason I believe in discipline and consistency so much is because in order to achieve the results and in order to, obtain our goals and targets in our life that we set out to achieve, we need to be consistent and disciplined on a daily basis, because if we show up one day and then not show up the next day, the marketplace, the environment, it will not reward spotty, undisciplined activity. So it's just super important to stay consistent and disciplined. And all in all, what that really leads to in life, it leads to a spiral, like a spiral effect of momentum. And for everyone that's watching this right now or viewing this later on down the road, momentum is probably one of the biggest benefactors of creating success, because once you get that momentum rolling in life and once you get that flow going, it's hard to stop. And that's what really leads to being disciplined and being consistent. It's having that momentum in your life. So, I mean, it all leads down to just building that momentum in your life so you can keep the ball rolling, so you can keep fulfilling your potential and creating the life that you want.
So was there a time in your life, especially since you've been in the insurance career, was there a time where you weren't as disciplined with what you were doing from a health standpoint, the food you ate, the exercise regimen, any of that? Or is that just something that's been ingrained in you?
So it's been slowly, building up to the point it's been. And I'm not perfect. I don't believe that I'm at, the greatest point where I can be in my life. I believe that I can continually improve, as we all should believe. But to start off, I mean, it's kind of been ingrained in me because I was born in a sports environment, family, and I was playing sports my whole life. So it was kind of something that was ingrained in me. I knew that physical activity and just getting the blood flowing, getting your body moving is just so beneficial to maintaining, massive amounts of energy, enthusiasm, and allowing you to continue persevering through all the tough times and all the roadblocks. Because if we're not consistently focused on keeping a positive, healthy body and mindset, most importantly, the mindset, like you said earlier, if we don't have that positive body and mindset, then when trials and tribulations and adversity comes, we're not going to have that mental toughness to keep pushing forward and to keep moving forward and to keep that momentum rolling, like I was just talking about. So,
Sure.
I mean, it's slowly it's been growing and gradually becoming what it is now. And it's just going to keep going. I mean, if you want to advance and conquer in your life, if you want to keep expanding and growing and becoming the best version of yourself personally and in your business life, you have to stay focused on your health, because that's how you're going to be in this for the long run.
Yeah, I think that in my last podcast with Galen Hendricks, when I was talking about health, really I had a wake up call, because it was an epiphany that I had where I realized I'm so disciplined in so many aspects of my life except health. And I really feel that there is a direct correlation to how much better I could perform had I actually been paying attention to my health than what I am right now. Even though a lot of us can be out of shape and still be making some, become a mover and shaker and doing some amazing things. But for those who do have that same realization, right, where they see that connection, okay, my health and my business are connected. You obviously have that realization. How would you tell somebody to get started when they're not used to physical activity? They're not used to doing the things that you do. How would you tell them to get started? What would be the very first step so that they just don't get intimidated by this whole process?
So obviously the very first step, kind of like you mentioned, Eric, is just to have that realization, be self-aware of how effective and how important it is to maintain, a good, healthy body and a good, healthy mindset. And just to realize and understand that when you do have a healthy mindset, when you do have a healthy body, that's going to lead to you performing better than you could have ever performed ever. I mean, think of like the top athletes in the world. Their health is amazing. They're continually staying active, and that allows them to go on and on. I mean, think about LeBron. He's been in the NBA for 17 years, something like that. And he would not be in the NBA still if he didn't maintain a physical and a healthy mindset and body. So in order to, jump into it slowly and to start slowly, creeping your way into, becoming healthy, becoming active, whatever it is people want to accomplish, the first thing I would recommend is to get close to it. If you don't like going to the gym, start watching videos about people working out. Start, kind of get close to the gym, because if you get close to the gym, you walk around the gym, you're going to be like, maybe I should go in there. Maybe I should try it out, So that's one of the things that I would recommend. I mean, just get close to it, maybe get close to someone who's doing it, maybe like myself, or maybe you, Eric, as well, someone that's doing it and performing it in their personal life. Maybe start to connect with them, start to build a relationship with them, ask them questions like, hey, what is it doing for you? Do you recommend that I do it? Is it going to be beneficial for me? Just get close to people, get close to the activity, and then you'll start to gradually, move your way into, becoming active or becoming, more healthier in your life. So that's what I would say. Anyone starting off, just get close to it. The closer you are to something, the more likely you're actually going to do it.
I like that. That's great advice. Get close to it, because I think that is the easiest thing you could do. Watch some workout videos and see, because I think the more you see it, some people have this, they have this preconceived notion of just how difficult something's going to be, and they're already thinking about the pain. They're like, oh, I'm going to be sore and this and that. And I think they just come up with a lot of excuses that hinder them from doing the work, from taking that first step. I love that. Get close to it. And even starting with a brisk walk, right? A 30-minute walk around your neighborhood would even be better than not doing anything at all.
Yep.
What would you say? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, a saying that I always go by, hey, something is always better than nothing. I tell my clients this all the time. If they don't have insurance, if they don't have any health insurance, hey, Betty, something is better than nothing. And it relevates to every area of our life. Doing something in our spiritual life, physical life, mental life, emotional life, financial life, doing something in those areas is always better than doing nothing. And once you start doing that little something, then you'll start gradually building your way up to doing, a lot more of it on a daily basis.
So what is your actual regimen? Like, do you do the workouts in the morning? Do you work out in the evening, twice a day, once a day? Like, what's your regimen?
So specifically, the peak time that I like to accomplish my workout, however, sometimes I don't hit it because I got a lot going on, or sometimes I like to change it up to not get into just this kind of like this hamster wheel type of feeling. I like to hit it right in the morning. Right in the morning, right when I get up, I go right to the gym, get my blood flowing, get my body moving, because that's going to allow me to take control of the day. It puts me in the driver's seat and allows me to control the day rather than the day controlling me. So I specifically believe that it is so much more beneficial to do it in the morning, more specifically right when you get up. However, some people might want to do it in the afternoon. Some people might want to do it in the evening. Whatever fits you best is what I would recommend.
So it does have an opposite, I think, effect to what most people believe. I think most people might believe if they work out in the morning, they're going to basically blow all their energy for the day out on that workout and then be sluggish throughout the day. But it's really the opposite, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, specifically the way I look at it, it's building my toughness to get the harder things done in the beginning of the day, and then the rest of the day is just going to be so much easier. I push myself in the gym. I do things I don't want to do. I put myself in uncomfortable situations when I'm lifting weights, whether I'm in the sauna, the steam room, whether I'm running on the treadmill. I go the extra mile. I do the hard things immediately in my day, in the beginning of my day, so the rest of the day just feels like an absolute breeze to me. And that could relate to anyone. Do the things that are hardest first during the beginning of the day, and then hey, the rest of the day is going to seem like a cakewalk to you.
Yeah, man, just get it out of the way. Just get the hard stuff done first. And I think that you're 100% correct. You keep challenging yourself in your physical life, but you also keep challenging yourself in turn in your business life, because I think that, and then you can speak to this better, but whatever you're doing, the challenges you're doing physically, it does directly correlate with your business, does it not?
Absolutely. So one of the reasons I do push a lot in the gym and I do push a lot in my health and my physical wellness is specifically due to that fact, because the more I'm able to mentally push myself through all those, lifting weights, running on the treadmill, the more I'm able to mentally do it in my head and to push past those barriers or those limitations that many people may have set for themselves. The more you're able to push through that, the more you're able to push through in any other area of your life. And that, like you said, Eric, that plays a huge role in being able to accomplish, harder tasks or tasks that are uncomfortable to you. It's by first, pushing your body to do those things. And that's by getting in the gym and, getting to work out early in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know that you're inspiring a lot of people with the videos that you're putting out on Facebook where you're doing the hard stuff, where you're in the sauna. I've seen you in the sauna, you're going through it, right? You're dealing with that toughness, and then, drinking the ginger shots in the morning. I mean, it's inspired me, man. Like I said, I'm ready to go out, and I'm going to go to the local health food store. I'm getting me some ginger. It's all natural, I'm assuming, right? You just look for an all natural bottle of the ginger shots, right? Or is there something special in what you got?
No. I mean, I just get organic ginger juice. Specifically, it's on Amazon. You could get bottles of them. They're like $17. It'll last you a week, depending on how much you drink every single day. Or you could go ahead and get yourself your own juicer, and you could juice, ginger root. Whatever you prefer. Either way works.
So the videos that you're putting on Facebook, are they, is that just for your insurance friends to see, or do you have clients that also see those videos?
No, I don't have any. I think I have like a few clients on Facebook, but mainly it's just for the community, for the people that, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook. And specifically, one of the main reasons I do this is for myself. I put out content, I shoot content, I, put these videos up for a reminder for myself that I need to do this, that I need to stay consistent and disciplined with doing this. And when I see, and this is just a major reminder that, hey, I got to push through the hard times. I got to keep going forward, because when you keep pushing through adversity in your life, on the other side of that adversity is a massive breakthrough.
Yeah.
And in order to find that massive breakthrough, you just got to keep digging for the gold.
Yeah. It's always been said that the growth is found on the other side of comfort. You can't sit in a comfort zone and think you're going to keep growing. You have to be uncomfortable. And especially when it comes to physical, for a lot of us, the majority of the United States is not in shape. So we know that a lot of us can put ourselves into more uncomfortable position, but it's only going to benefit us. I think that the biggest thing that I take away from watching your discipline, it's great that you're using Facebook as essentially your accountability, right? Because I think we all need that. I would love to see more of us doing the same thing, right? Using Facebook as an accountability partner so that all of us can cheer each other on. And again, nobody needs to start from, having the perfect body. Like, we're all going to be in different levels of shape, but we should all utilize Facebook as accountability so that we can cheer each other on. So keep an eye out. You're going to start seeing me do that, man. I love watching your videos in the morning. I love watching Cody Askins. He's one of the guys where I've been just watching him for forever, every morning posting it, right? I mean, the man is a beast. And that's why I just said to myself, I could do at least half of that stuff. I just gotta start. I just gotta start doing it, Do you have a personal trainer, or did you look up what regimen you want to do when you hit the gym?
No, I just do it myself. I mean, I don't really have, I keep it simple. I mean, when you keep things simple in your life, the more you're able to do of what you want to do. And the more simplistic you keep things, the more you're going to be able to accomplish, right? So I just do a simple, I do a push day, which will be my chest or my triceps. And then the next day I do a pull day, which would be my back and my biceps as well. And then maybe the next day I do some legs, and then it's just continually doing that over and over again. Sometimes I do, 2 push days in a row just to shock my body and to get my body like out of this rhythm that I've created. Because the more you keep doing something, especially with the physical, fitness of your body, the more you keep doing the same exercises, the same workouts, the more your body is going to be used to it, right? So it won't have that same effect. So that's why sometimes I might do 2 push days in a row, 2 pull days in a row. Sometimes, I might take a couple days off as actually like doing workouts and weight and whatnot, and then just get back into it. So, I mean, specifically,
is cardio part of any of it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm on the treadmill almost every single day. Cardio is huge. I actually really like cardio a lot more than, lifting weights, but I've gotten to that point in my life where lifting weights is almost on the same wavelength as the cardio.
Right on. That's where you want to be, where you look. See, I think that you're at a point where you even though there's probably days you don't feel like working out, for the most part, you look forward to going to the gym, don't you?
Man, I'm going to tell you this. Yeah, that's so true. And the best days to go to the gym are the days that you don't want to go. Those are the best days. And those are the days that you need to go. When your body or your mind's telling you like, hey, take a break or don't go to the gym, sleep in longer, whatever it might be, those are the days that you need to go. Those are the days that you got to push yourself and, get past that hurdle, because the more you keep letting yourself down and not going to the gym, taking breaks are fine, right? Don't get me wrong. It's good to take breaks. It's good to, let the body rest and whatnot. But the more you keep, letting yourself down when you don't need rest, when you don't need to let the body relax, the more you keep doing that, the more you keep building that consistency and discipline to not do the right things. So that's where we come back to what we were talking about in the beginning, consistency and discipline. The more you keep doing consistent actions, the more you stay disciplined with the actions you're taking, the more it's going to become like a natural, normal way of life. It's just going to become normal to you instead of just what we call a habit. Yeah. And also vice versa. If you keep doing the wrong things and you keep not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're just going to build the bad habit. You're going to build the bad discipline and the bad consistency. So, yeah.
That's absolutely right. And again, just going along with your consistency, I feel that even on your marketing, you've been really consistent. I mean, again, you're now getting the moniker Mr. 10X, because anywhere you're going, you got a hat on 10X. You got your flag in the back. Like you're representing, and I think you're the perfect representative for the 10X lifestyle, because you are always pushing yourself to go harder, to go farther, to go bigger. And I really commend you for that. So I really appreciate you coming on today, man. I think that it's an inspiration, and more people need to follow your lead in just basically being accountable to each other, putting in the work, doing the things that are difficult, and then seeing some amazing results as a fact of doing that. So thanks so much, Ryan, for being on today, brother.
Absolutely, Eric. Yeah, if I could let us off with one quite simple saying, like, hey, I'm nothing special. Anyone can do what I'm doing. It really all just take it. Number one, you got to make a decision. Make a decision that you want to, get your physical wellness right. Make a decision that you want to become mentally fit and to build that fit, that strength and that hustle muscle is what I call it in your life. Build that up, and anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. All just takes a decision, and then you just got to follow that decision up with commitment. And once you commit fully to doing something, you'll be creative, and you'll find creative ways to keep it going. You'll find creative ways to make it enjoyable, to make it fun. Because I mean, look at working out. It's not really fun, but you got to find creative ways of doing it. And being healthy is not fun at all either. Like I said earlier, a lot of the stuff I do, I don't want to do it. Like that ginger, the garlic clove doesn't taste the greatest, but I know it. I know it's good for me. So, I mean, you'll find creative ways. You'll find creative ways to make things happen in life. Once you make the decision, once you follow that decision up with commitment, and then creativity follows commitment when you're fully committed. So just want to leave everyone off with that. Whoever's on the borderline of, becoming physically well, becoming mentally tough, just make a decision, understand that, hey, become self-aware and become self-conscious that, hey, it's crucial, it's critical. You want to have a long life. You want to feel good while you're living. You want your body to feel good. You want to achieve massive results so you can help yourself and also help your friends, your family members, your acquaintances, your church, your community, your charity. You have to become physically fit and, maintain a healthy lifestyle so you can perform at peak performance.
Amen. Amen, man. Those are great closing words. So hopefully everyone's taking heed who's listening, and hopefully some are being convicted and, and deciding that today will be the day they're going to make a commitment. So Ryan, man, thanks so much for taking time out of your day. I hope you have a blessed day, brother. And then we'll have to do this again soon on a different topic.
Yeah. Let's do it. Absolutely.
All right, brother. Thanks. Hey, thanks for watching the podcast. If you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you can get notified when more new content comes out. We'll see you on the next one.